What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another live stream. Just got finished watching Animal Planet rather than The Ultimate Fighter. Figured I'd jump on a live stream as requested in the Discord. And yeah, so here I am yet again. Main event predictions out. Full card predictions are out. UFC 290 content. First video is out. Top 3 reasons I hate UFC 290. Released that earlier today. That's actually doing pretty well. Hopefully top 3 reasons I love will be out tomorrow. We'll see if I feel like doing it tonight or not. If not, I'll just do it tomorrow at some point and release it tomorrow. But yeah, if you haven't checked out any of those, check them out. Full card predictions for this Saturday. Then we also, UFC 290 is literally right around the corner. It's pretty much here at this point. And I got to start working on those predictions very soon. They added another fight to it. Tyra, I forgot how to pronounce his name. But let's go take a look real quick. They added, I don't really remember his opponent enough. I don't think I've seen him before. I think he's a debutant in the UFC. But we have Tatsuro Taira versus Edgar Chairez is now on the card. So we have 14 fights apparently. Apparently there must have been another fight at it. Or maybe it was always 13 fights. I don't know. I don't not recognize one of these. Let's see what the UFC has it. Also I have in the title Conor McGregor versus Chandler Wolf tickets. Because it's never happening. It's UFC 290. It says Bo Nickel, Tresean Gore open up the main card. It's crazy how Tapology doesn't get their shit together. Whew, I might have to stream this full card. I'm going to be honest. This is such a good card. I don't know if I can sit through 14 fights with you clowns, though. I don't know if I can sit through 14 fights with you guys. Kamala Kirk versus Esteban Ribovics. Shannon Ross versus Jesus Aguilar. Cameron Saman versus Terrence Mitchell. Vitor Petrino versus Marcin Prachnio. Jimmy Crute, Alonzo Menefiel. Yasmin Uruguay versus Denise Gomes. Sean Brady, Jack Della Maddalena. Robbie Lawler, Nico Price. Bo Nickel, Tresean Gore. Jalen Turner, Dan Hooker. Robert Whitaker, Dricus Duplessis. Brandon Moreno, Alexandre Pantoja, Alexander Volkanovski, Yair Rodriguez. What a card. I mean, let's be honest. The first 4 fights aren't the greatest. I'm sad that we weren't getting Cameron Saman versus Christian Rodriguez. But outside of those first 4 fights, I mean, really, the top 7 fights are incredible. Sean Brady, Jack Della Maddalena belongs on the main card. Robbie Lawler, Nico Price belongs on the main card. Bo Nickel, Tresean Gore, I don't really care all that much about, but I just want to see Bo Nickel exposed. So it's kind of interesting. Jalen Turner, Dan Hooker, going to look forward to Dan Hooker getting his ass whooped. I got to grade this card. This card is the main card. It sucks because Bo Nickel, Tresean Gore instead of Sean Brady, Jack Della Maddalena. So we'll figure it out. So, what's up, Blaze? McGregor's 0-5 now, is he? They're forcing Conor to tweet about Tough since Chandler fight can't promote it now. Dude, I wonder what's today's episode? Today's was episode 5. Let's see. Let's go look. Tough 31. Tough 31 4 ratings. Because today would have been episode 5, so it was 4 ratings. Maybe Tough 31 ratings. Episode 3. Episode 4. Nobody has episode 4 yet? See, episode 3 fell to 229,000 viewers. Ooh. Dude, nobody cares. The ratings are horrible. Nobody cares. The Ultimate Fighter 31. I don't even see the ratings for episode 4. I only find episode 3. That's really bad. So I guarantee it's less than 2. I bet you it's around 200,000. I mean, damn. I'm telling you, Conor McGregor's losing his lust. Nobody cares anymore. Dude's not fighting. And it looks like Conor's going to just lose every fight. Conor's team really sucks. Conor's finally started chirping at Chandler a bit this episode, but remember, they probably aren't going to fight, and I'm disappointed again. Yeah. They probably aren't going to fight. They're selling wolf tickets. You know how awkward that is, that Conor's team is just losing every fight? Just losing every fight. That's awkward. And you know Conor's a horrible loser. All Conor does is show up in his suit, act like he's a coach, and he's really not doing shit. But who knows? ESPN's airing After Tough, and they have 150 viewers right now. I mean, that's horrible. As big as a company they are, and as much promotion they've been putting behind The Ultimate Fighter. Dude, The Ultimate Fighter Season 31 is an absolute failure. And I like how they just show Conor walking around the whole time. I'm looking at a clip. They just show Conor just walking around the entire time. I can't believe people are actually tuning in this, dude. Conor's on drugs and drunk probably. So I can't believe people are even still watching this garbage. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how anybody's watching that shit. It's horrible. It's the same shit every year, and then this year you got a coked up coach. So, to be fair, aren't Chandler's team all ex-UFC guys? Wouldn't it make sense their skill level to be high? I don't know. Just got my UFC 290 tickets. Let's go. It's time for the greatest MMA rematch. Greatest MMA rematch. Talking about Moreno Pantoja? You think they edited to make Conor look like he's more involved? Yes. 100%. Thoughts on the Titans submersible disaster? I think it's horrible. Disturbing. Sad. That's it. I mean, it's sad as hell. What a horrible way to go. Have you seen the rankings update? Ortega's still number 3 and Taporia and Allen. What a joke. Dude, I might have to make just a rankings video in general. There's so many videos I have to do right now. And I'm just already behind. I just feel like I'm perpetually behind in videos. So it might be something I make. I just might make a video about Brian Ortega in general being a bum. He's a bum, dude. He's overrated as hell. The fight with Volkanovski was not even competitive, and people act like it was. Talk about Crute Menenfield. Go watch my recent video, Top 3 Reasons I Hate UFC 290, and you will hear me talk plenty about it. You will hear me talk plenty about Crute Menenfield. What else did I miss? Luque versus RDA prediction. I'll probably go RDA to out-grapple him. The dead corpse of Team McGregor. You subscribe, thank you. Dana threw a Hail Mary by bringing Conor in too. Imagine being like, oh, we got to get something interesting. They don't realize the fight itself that is looming. coincides with TUF helps promote both the Ultimate Fighter and the actual fight. They're idiots if they don't realize that. The ratings would be better if they had a fight announcement. If there was a fight coming up, imagine this. I want you guys to imagine this, okay? The season ends in early August, okay? I believe it ends in mid-August. Imagine if the week after the season ended, it was Conor versus Chandler, which was more than doable because the season's already filmed in like February. I'd be more compelled to watch it. I don't think I would watch it, but I'd be more compelled to watch it. You know, you're watching it. Okay, you know that the fight's coming up. It gets you excited for the fight itself that's already booked and right coming down the line as well. Almost in line with the season airing. So I don't get it. That's what makes the season interesting, at least from my standpoint. Giga got beaten into oblivion by Cater. That he did. Let the pleasure begin. I love coming to these lives right after the gym. Big pause. Massive pause. Anyway. The reality format's burned. Yeah, I don't know how Ortega's still ranked that high. Bro, I'd be so hyped. That's how they used to do it. I know. It's mildly interesting then. With the fight right around the corner, it makes it interesting. Conor's UFC mascot, he will slap old men in bars and DJ the celebrity on the red carpet, and this woman thinks is made up story, but Conor's a troublemaker. Okay. Conor versus Chandler in Boston would have been sick. Wait till December. Takes away any... Yeah, it ruins the entire concept of the show, in my opinion. So, thoughts on Taishiro Taira fighting at UFC 290? I wish it was still against Clayton Rodriguez, but he can't make weight, so... the guy he signed is a debutant. I don't know how good he is. I have to watch some tape on him. But my guess is Taira gets an easy win. Thanks again for the late night live stream. Anytime. Anything for you, ET. Anything for you. Anything for you, my friend. Do you think UFC will always be the dominant organization in the MMA game? What would it take for Bellator to be the flagship of the sport? I question Dana White leadership is late. Probably in our lifetime, I don't know. The UFC would have to make some massive mistakes. But you never know. At one point, people were saying Amazon will never be able to compete with Sears. Sears doesn't even exist anymore, and look at Amazon. So, it's possible. Joey, let me know if you want my Rumble login info. Stop it. By the way, guys, if you're a member and you haven't checked the Tapology competition tab on Discord, make sure to go check it. And I've kind of put the rules and what we're going to do exactly. We're going to do it for UFC 290. I'm thinking at least 15, maybe 20 people are gonna do it from the responses I got from a week or two ago. But if you haven't read that in the Discord, Tapology competition, I came up with all the rules. And if there's anything you think I'm missing in terms of rules, let me know. But I'm hoping everyone that's going to enter, I'm hoping everyone gets their entry fee into by like maybe Thursday of next week. Like I want a couple days to tell you guys exactly what we got going on, you know, first and second place. But I look forward to it. It's going to be fun. But if you haven't checked that out and you are a member and you're in the Discord, go check that out. I think we're going to have about 15, 20 people in there. PFL needs to stop with the playoff method. It doesn't work for combat sports. Especially if they're just going to change it around. Anyway, change it at will anyway. Joey, can Sandhagen beat Umar? Yes, he can. Bellator isn't even second dog. I don't know who actually second dog would be. Will winner of Dustin versus Justin 2 get a title shot? Wouldn't shock me at all. Wouldn't shock me if that's what the UFC does. I didn't even realize Tough was today. I didn't even until Derek mentioned it in the Discord. Until Derek mentioned it in the Discord. So yeah, Joe, you trying to stream or are you still watching The Ultimate Fighter? Lol. But yeah. The show's dying. I think this might be the last season, to be honest. ESPN ain't going to want that shit no more. ESPN ain't going to want that shit no more. One is second. I don't know if one is, dude. One lies about all its financials. It lies about its viewership. It lies about its revenue. I don't trust one as far as I can throw them. So, it wouldn't shock me if one is last in ratings. But who knows? It's impossible to know. These guys are all dishonest. These guys are all dishonest. Is anyone in here still like religiously watching The Ultimate Fighter? Or is it just Derek? I mean, like, how many clips do we got to watch of Conor McGregor like strutting around in a suit to realize the show's dead? I mean, like, the show is dead. It's been dead. One gives me snake oil salesman vibes. Exactly, dude. Chatri, dude coming out and saying, oh, Francis said he didn't turn down $20 million from us or whatever. If Tapology had an app, what key features would you want? Sounds like Aaron's about to make an app. Are you designing an app, Aaron? I don't know. I'd have to think about that. I would just want it more intuitive. Right now, it's not very intuitive. It's not very intuitive. It's not very streamlined. Well, I'm talking about the website. But yeah, I just want it intuitive. Dana watches Tough from the hot tub with his boys. Yeah. And his luscious V. Cumble. Stop it. I missed an episode here or there, but I'm interested in Lee Hammond and what he does. Fair enough. But I just want like a nice, intuitive, clean, beautiful app. Is what I want. That's what I want. But yeah, we need to get some money together and just design a new variant of Tapology. Imagine we just took Tapology's entire website away from them and just made like a really nice. I understand though, they do a lot. They have a lot of fighters that we don't even know exist, and they're like making profiles. Like, they got Edgar. Like, how are they even compiling these records? I don't even know. That must be a lot of work. Like, they have amateur results from Edgar Charez. I don't even know how they do that. I'm not even sure how they attempt to do that. So, so they do got a lot of information on there. I just wish it was cleaner, and I wish they had an app. I would like to just enter in the app, but I don't mind using the website. I'm on a desktop computer a lot, so I don't really mind all that much. I like that I can just track all my picks there. That's what I like about it. I'm honestly gonna start Thursday working on my UFC 290 picks. I would like to get it out on Sunday. So we'll see how it goes. Because I want to do a bunch of full break. Okay, I don't know. It disconnected for a second. Joey, I enjoyed your Strickland video. Did you enjoy the main full breakdown and prediction video? Is that what you're talking about? Let's see how that's doing in terms of views. It's not doing great. It's not doing horrible. The reasons I hate 290 is doing well. It's almost got 5K views, which is good for me. The full card isn't doing great, but it isn't doing horrible, and it picks up a decent amount of subs. That's the crazy thing. For as low as views as it gets, it's only got 1,500 views. It gets a lot of traction in terms of picking up some subs. I guess people like those videos. Strickland going to KO Abus in the 4th. We will see. We will see. If you guys can do me a favor, like this stream. Joey, there's always that one guy who goes, seriously, hate is a strong word. Yeah, he's trolling now. That's a guy that saw the original guy and is trolling kind of because of it. But for 290, I at least want to do the 2 title fights, full breakdown and predictions on top of the full card predictions. Then I want to probably do one. I'd like to do one for Robert Whittaker, Dricus du Plessis. I'd like to do one for Jay. I'd like to do 5, 6, 7. I'd like to do 7 full breakdown and predictions. That's not going to happen. I'm going to try to at least get the top 3 fights for a full breakdown. I think. Because I'm going to do my full card picks, then I have to do an Alexander Volkanovski, Yair Rodriguez full breakdown and prediction. Then I have to do a Brandon Moreno, Alexandre Pantoja full breakdown and prediction. Then I'll probably do, I might not even get to it, but I'm going to try to do a Whitaker versus Duplessis breakdown and prediction. Then I'd like to do Jalen Turner versus Dan Hooker. I'd like to even do Bo Nickel, Tresean Gore. I'd like to do Sean Brady, Jack Della Maddalena. After that, I don't really care. But I don't think I'm going to get that many. What do you think of Bo Nickel being on the main card? I think it's a disgrace. I talked about it in reasons I hate UFC 290. Joe, who do you think has more of a chance in their upcoming fights, Yair or Sean? Definitely Yair. Can someone cover my shift at IHOP tomorrow so I can marathon Joey's videos? Do you really work at IHOP, dude? They got some good pancakes. I haven't been there in years, though. Joe, UFC bought 3027 to compile stats, fight stats. Your stats argument had me digging. UFC bought 3027. Oh, so that was a website that compiled stats? I did not know that. But yeah, I don't think Bo Nickel should be on the main card. I talked about it in my recent video. Is Volk talking too much about Islam and not taking Yair seriously? I am just curious. I have no idea. I haven't really listened to anything Volk has said. I think that fight could go either way. Don't be shocked if Yair Rodriguez pulls off an upset. Don't be shocked if Yair Rodriguez pulls off an upset. Most of the KOs Abus gets come in the first round. Outside of that, he mostly goes to decision. If Sean makes it out of the first round, he should be fine. We shall see. We shall see. But you are right. I mentioned that. I kind of mentioned that same statistic in my video. Let's fucking go Abus. I think it'd be an interesting new contender in the division rather than Sean Strickland's corny ass. So, bro. I want to know, is Aaron trying to design an app right now? Is that what it is? Aaron seems like he's awfully hell-bent on getting a name for it. That's what I need to know. Wouldn't that be crazy if he did? Look at Chandler. Chandler's such a dick rider. Team Chandler 5-0. That's all. Come back if you want. We are all waiting for the greatest comeback in combat sports history. Dude, he's still begging. He's still begging. I gotta respond to this. Hold on. I quoted Chandler's tweet. I said, dude is begging Conor McGregor to come back and fight him, and sadly it's never happening. Maybe you should let him take you into public restroom, Mike. Joe, you have calmed down a bit tonight. You looked a bit annoyed last night. What was wrong? Nothing, dude. Yair strikes with 110% force like it's life and death. That he does. I took my high school girlfriend to IHOP, and when I lost my V card because it's a gentlemanly thing to do. Yeah, IHOP's an easy way. Dude, I honestly believe Chandler would deep throat Conor in a restroom to get that fight. Dude, he's so sad. He's at home just like pissed off. Talk shit to the man at least. Call him a bitch. That fight is such a joke now. It's basically a meme, dude. You got Dana White. I got to tweet this out as well. Anyone else discussed it that Dana White sold wolf tickets promising McGregor versus Chandler. Meanwhile, he's now all in on making some weird gimmicky super fight. I'm putting super fight in quotations. Super fight between billionaires. Instead of actually making the fight the fans want to see. All right. Anyone else discussed that Dana White sold wolf tickets promising McGregor versus Chandler? Meanwhile, he's now all in on making some weird gimmicky super fight between billionaires instead of actually making the fight the fans want to see. Boom. I'm tagging him too. See if what if he responds? That'd be awesome. All Dana knows is how to lie and slap his wife. That is true. That is very true. Please explain IHOP to non-Americans. It's just a breakfast restaurant. Serves breakfast. Joey, I was originally very confident in Volk beating Yair, but the more I think about it, the more I think Yair might get an upset. Dude, I might pick Yair still. I'm still thinking about it. He really said that's not a gimmick fight. I don't get it. He doesn't understand the definition of a gimmick fight. And nobody's going to challenge him on it. The media is going to be asking about it. I wish the media would just not even bring it up. Just stop bringing it up. It's embarrassing. Joey, fight stats paint a narrative for the fans. No other organization except UFC has fight stats. Bellator got the best welterweight in the world, and we know nothing about his takedown or defense. I think stats are basically irrelevant. So I don't really care. If Dana had to choose between slapping Conor and slapping his wife, who do you think he would choose? He'd probably slap his wife. I mean, he already chose on that one. The real question is if Dana had the opportunity to make Conor McGregor versus Chandler or the billionaire CEO, social media CEO fight, which one do you think he'd make? Chandler really wants Conor's cheeseburger, don't he? I have not seen that movie. But I'm assuming it's some type of innuendo. But yeah, probably. I think he wants his hot dog. LOL at your tweet. I just can't believe this clown show that's been going on. Like the MMA world, and particularly revolving around the UFC, is becoming worse and worse and worse. It's going downhill, boys. Like the fact that all we get to see is, oh yeah, McGregor was pacing around the cage in a suit and tie. Oh my goodness, yeah. You know the fight was announced. Let me actually go look. Let me take a look. The fight, the Ultimate Fighter was announced on February 4th. We are 5 months removed from when the Ultimate Fighter was announced. 5 months, just about. So, yeah, it's never happened. It's nothing but wolf tickets. Shout out Nick Diaz. Wolf tickets, wolf tickets, wolf tickets, wolf tickets, wolf tickets. If Dana had... Okay, what's up, Joey? How's it been going? Come through, bro. I got 3 badass beef and bean burritos. Okay. You're going to share your beef and bean burrito with me. Pause. Joey, you like that pic of my melon I sent you earlier? Oh, that melon. That picture of your melon you sent me earlier, Jackson, was so succulent, it had my mouth watering through the phone. It was a beautiful melon. It's an absolute beautiful melon. I have half a melon in my refrigerator right now. I have a bowl where the other half is cut up. And so technically I have like 3/4 of a melon. The first step to building an app would be building a database. There are 293 2,933 fighters on UFC roster. There's not. There's not 2,933 fighters on the roster. There's like 600. If I did an average of 20 fighters a day, I could have the back end done by the end of the year. Are you really going to do this, dude? That'd be awesome if you could build an app. If you're, I don't know if you're being serious or not, if you have the ability to do that. That'd be sick, dude, if we could build a Tapology alternative app, mobile app. The database would be insane, though. Joey, since the UFC is not in the star of making business anymore, and just does the status quo, should we fear Ilya not getting the right push and matchup in the next stage of his career? I don't know. I think they think Ilya can become a star, so I think you don't have to worry about it. I think they're going to give him the next title shot. But you never know. You never know. But yeah, there's like 600 fighters on the roster. How many fighters on UFC roster? Um, 578 currently on the roster. According to this article, last updated in January. So, thank you for the 22 months of membership, French Fries. MMA Joey Tapology app, also 22 months. Dude, that'd be crazy if he's able to do it. Oh, every UFC fighter ever? That's crazy. That is crazy. Do you think Leon Edwards, a.k.a. Edward Scissorhands' brother, could be a champ? No. In the UFC, no. I don't think he would be. You really think it's only 3,000 ever? That's interesting. But there's probably, maybe he's right. I don't know to what extent building something like that takes. I don't have that particular set of skills. But thank you for the 22 months of membership, French Fries. What's up, Kuma? What's going on? What's up, Brendan? It would take years to polish an app. Well, we all know French Fries is really good at polishing things, so he can polish it off. Let me stop. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea what it takes or what could be done. It'd be sick if we could get like a really nice app done. Is there any top fighters in other major organizations that you think could be champion in the UFC? I think Usman Nurmagomedov could be a champ. There's other ones, but I can't think of anyone right off the top of my head right now. There's quite a few fighters who would be competitive from other organizations in the top 5 of the UFC division, of their division. But off the top of my head, Usman Nurmagomedov is one of them. Is there a Tapology competition for this weekend's card, or are we starting on 290? We're starting on 290, but I want everyone to try to get... I want everyone who's joining to either send their PayPal or send their dono before like next Thursday. I want to try to figure out exactly how many people we're going to have in there by like next Thursday. And that way I don't want people trying to jump in last second, and I want to be able to make sure I have a list of who is actually in, because there's maybe people in the Tapology group that aren't in the competition, and I don't want them saying, well, I tried to join and wasn't able to. So check the Discord for instructions. You either send me a PayPal, which would be preferred, and you should be able to PayPal from any card. Okay, you can, if you click on the donation link, you should be able to PayPal from any card you have, bank card, credit card, whatever you want. And or you can, if you really can't do that, you can just donate via Super Chat. But yeah, it's $5 if you want to join. Only people in the Discord, in the Tapology group, of course, because that's how we're keeping track of it. I'll send you a Super Chat this weekend if Abus gets a KO. Okay, Andy, I appreciate it, man. I don't have PayPal, but I still want to join. I don't think you actually need PayPal to be able to still donate via PayPal, if you click on the link and just see what options it gives you, because I think you can go through other things. Because I came up with basically 2 payout methods. It's either going to be PayPal, I can pay you via PayPal, or I'll just get like an Amazon gift card code and I'll send it to you via email, or I'll send it to you in a message on Discord. Really, that'll be the easiest way to do it. The reason I'd rather PayPal is because YouTube takes 30%, but it is what it is. It's like $1 they're going to take from me, and it's just a fun little competition that we're having. It's not meant to. I'm not making any money off it unless I win. But the only thing is, even if you donate through PayPal, use your card, and you win, I'm gonna have to either pay you. You're gonna have to make a PayPal, or I just send you an Amazon gift card code. Which, I mean, it's basically as good as cash nowadays, but it would have to be up to you. That's just the 2 easiest ways. I'm not going to try to make 8 different accounts to try to be able to pay out certain things. I don't really use PayPal all that much myself, but, you know, it is what it is. I have a PayPal, and it's not hard to make one, like if you want to make one. So, yeah, you don't need a PayPal. You just need a debit card. So there you go. There you go. And if you want to, you can just super chat. You know, I lose $1 out of it. But it is what it is. It's the point of the game isn't like, you know, okay, even if we have 15 people in there, I lose $15. I get it. That's not ideal. That's why I say I prefer you to donate it via PayPal. But it is what it is. So you can join Jungle. But the thing is, look, anyone who joins, and I put this all in the Discord. You can read all the rules in the Discord. Anyone who joins, right, you have to send the money in. Otherwise, it doesn't count. You can't win on Saturday and... You can't win on Saturday and then say, oh, well, I wanted to join. I forgot. And then also, if you do donate, or not donate, but you do pay to get into the pool, if you don't enter your picks, that's your fault. I'm going to check on everyone, tell them, make sure they enter the picks. But if you don't enter your picks, you basically forfeit it once you decide to join. But it's not hard to enter your picks in. So, check Discord. Okay, so you can, if you click on the PayPal link, you can do it through debit or credit card. So, Fries just sent me a screenshot. Had issues with my card today. I need to get a new one. So when I get a new one activated tomorrow, I'll send you the money on tomorrow's stream. That's no problem, man. That's no problem. So, but yeah, it's going to be fun. We'll do it like once in a while for big pay-per-views. If you guys, if we don't run into any problems with 290 and we want to do it again for 291, I'm down to do it again. If we get 15 people to join, essentially whoever gets first place will get 75, if my math is correct. Which is pretty fun. If we get 20 people to join, maybe we'll do like a 75 and 25 winner, or we'll decide in the Discord. I'll let you guys choose, or we'll just do first place gets 100. It's just a fun little thing to do. That's all it is. I don't really like to involve money like that, but I thought it'd be cool to try it once in a while. Just for the Discord members. I don't want it to get too crazy and anyone saying like I'm stealing from them or something like that. I watched the interview with Chandler earlier. He's still hoping and holding out for the fight. Someone sent me a clip of Chandler earlier. Dude's desperate for that fight. Desperate for that fight. But the sooner the better. So if you want to get into the competition and you're able to, tonight, tomorrow, Thursday, go do the PayPal or either Super Chat or Super Thanks you can do as well. And just let me know. I mean, I'll see it, but if you like Super Chat me, let me know what it's for, obviously. Just sent it, Joey? Okay, let me take a look. I got it, my friend. I got it. I just checked my email. It emails me when I get a dono via PayPal. Got it. So Kuma is in. So let me. I'm gonna go start a list of people. Let me see something real quick. If I can go back. Okay, I can't do that. I'm trying to think of a way to save this list. The best way to save this list. A list people who have paid. I don't know. I'll have to like make a note on my phone. What's up, guys? Just got done praying and got the noti that you were live. Glad to see another entertaining stream. Yeah, we just got done watching Animal Planet. Chandler should move on from Conor. Agreed. But thank you, Kuma, for getting it in. Yeah. As soon as I know how many people are in, I'm going to double check. I'm going to give you guys till like middle of next week, late next week. As soon as I know how many people are in, I'll let everyone else know in the Tapology tab. Google Docs, yeah, that's probably best. Dude prayed up a stream. Yeah, dude was praying up a stream. I'll have to figure that out. My fiance will show me how to do that. She said that's the best way to do it. She said I should start using Google Docs for all my fighters' notes, which I really should because I take all these notes. So, yeah. Brendan with the $10 dono. Put me in, coach, and here's the 30% back. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Let me just type a quick note to myself. Kuma and Brendan. I'm just going to type it for now, and then I'll make a list in Google Docs later. DYN, right? Okay. All right, I'll leave this list up in case anyone else does it tonight. Thank you for the $10 dono because technically I'm getting it. That's really a $2 dono right there because it'll be $7 and then your $5 entry. But you're all in. You're all set, Brendan. You're all set. Dude prayed up a stream. I'm down for that. Billy said he's down as well. Yeah, I think we're going to have about 15. Yeah, we're going to do full card picks. Tapology, you got to do methods and rounds. Tapology does the points, okay? You got to join the Tapology group. Tapology does all the points. Whoever has the most points wins. If there's a two-way tie, you guys can either show down the following week or you can split it. Or if there's a three-way tie or more, which I don't know how frequent that is. I haven't really looked at it that closely. If there's a three-way tie or more, we'll go to the following week with the people who are tied showdown. Like everyone else will be eliminated, but the people who were tied, because there'll be other people in the Tapology group that aren't technically in the competition, if that makes sense. But yeah, it's full card picks. If we just did main card picks, there would probably be a lot of ties. So, God, the early prelims on this card are going to kill me. Just do your best, man. Do your best. That's what makes it fun. I mean, it's not like you're losing a whole lot of anything. So, you'll be all right, man. You'll be all right. Who knows, dude? Every fight's 50-50 shot, basically. Plus, you can listen to my prediction video. Everyone's just going to copy my picks. They're like, okay, we're all tied now. What's up, Joey? Been liking the content a lot lately. Much improved. Thank you. But yeah, you got to do a little research. For those picks. Joey, if Whitaker and Strickland both win, are they too banged up to fight at 293? Do you think Adesanya versus Jamal Hill for light heavyweight strap is still possible? Every day that goes by, it's making me think that it's less and less possible. So, I'm going to say yes, but a very small chance. I think they'll just figure out somebody to throw in there. It'll be... I don't know who it would be. They'll find someone. They'll find somebody. Who do you have in Armin Chandler? I would take Armin. Armin would fight smart and probably not get caught. Chandler could KO him in the first round, though. And also, if it's 3 rounds, I don't know, dude. Chandler's so good, too. 5 rounds, I definitely favor Armin, though. Oh, I see that. Honestly, there's probably a world where Jarrett could get the shot. Maybe. I would think they would give it to Hamzat, but I don't know if Hamzat can leave Abu Dhabi. Armin versus Guram, I would take Armin. I think Armin would be able to out-grapple Guram. I got your entry, Aaron. I got your entry. Hammer fist the like button, everyone. Yeah, if you guys could Boston crab the like button, I would greatly appreciate it. I would greatly appreciate if you guys would Boston Crab the like button. Joe, did you see that Tashiro Taira got put on 290? Yes, I did. Against a debutante. I did see that today. I think he'll probably win that matchup, but I haven't seen a lot from that other guy, so I'll have to watch some fight footage on him. Honestly, there's probably... Yeah, dude, there is a world where Jarrett could, but who wants to see that again? Sup, bro? Just Boston Crabbed it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yep. Appreciate it, man. I can't believe, as of 2 weeks ago, we have over 2 million views on the channel. So we're probably well past that now. It's still on my dashboard on YouTube. Yep, we're at 2.1 million views now. Which is pretty sick. Pretty sick. And we're almost at 10,400, so that's not bad at all. We're creeping towards 10,400, guys. So if you guys aren't subscribed, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. If you had a choice for an unranked fighter to get a top 5 fight in their division, who you picking? Who do I want to see who's not ranked fight a top 5 in their division? Just for most compelling matchup, Bo Nickel. Bo Nickel. I'd like to see Bo Nickel against a... Imagine Bo Nickel, Jarrett Cannon here. Oh, I would love that. It'd be fun. There's just a lot of hype behind him. He talked a lot of shit. I want to see if he can back it up. Or Guram. Yeah, Guram would be another good one. But he can't make a fight, it seems. Bo Nickel versus Hamzat would have me salivating. Conor keeps poking at Artem like he wants to fight him instead of Chandler. Probably does. Dude, it wouldn't shock me if the UFC made that fight. UFC 290 hate video was just the perfect length for in-and-out drive-through. I'm happy that it takes you that long. What is it, 15 minutes? Ew. One day we'll get Izzy versus Bo. Not happening ever. But hell, imagine Bo Nickel beats Tresean Gore. And they don't have anyone to fight Izzy at 293. Hey, Joey, what's up, my guy? I saw your tweets about and had to come tell you this. You ain't kidding about Chandler. Dude is emotionally damaged. Conor and Dana played him. Dude, he really is. He's so sad. He's so sad. He wants it so bad. But I put Dana in the Boston Crab. Dude, Strickland finished Brendan Allen. Just saw the clip today. I don't know. I didn't know that happened. I talked about it in my video, but yeah, he finished him back in 2020. Strickland isn't really a finisher either. I'm going to need longer videos to watch at the Popeyes drive-thru. Yeah, you're going to have to watch one of the 3-hour streams. You're going to have to watch one of the 3-hour streams at the Popeyes drive-thru. That ain't no joke, my friend. That ain't no joke at all. I want to see Raul Rosas fight Piotr Jan. Dude, Piotr Jan would work Raul Rosas. Or they could feed Marvin Bo. I don't think they would do that. I think if they're giving Bo a fight, they're giving him a big fight. You're going to watch the entire UFC 290 fight stream at Popeyes? Dude, you might be able to watch the post-fight too. You might be able to watch the post-fight too. Oh, shit. Did Fries invent a little thing? Shout out Fries for creating an event. I don't even know what this means, but it looks pretty sweet. You can see it at the top. So hopefully people see it. And they know what's going on. It's pretty cool. Do you take the pics in your stream thumbnails from previous streams, or do you take a picture? So, to be honest, I got to get better at this. But I don't delete any of the pictures that I save on my computer. But unless it's a recent picture that I save, I go and search manually. You aren't going to believe the level I go through for my thumbnails. And I know I'm not, like, they're nothing crazy. most of the time, what I do is every single time I make a picture, a side by side, what I do is I go and search those images, I put them side by side in Photoshop, and then I edit each image individually to make it look better in general. And even if I have like a thumbnail with 5 pictures, I edit them all individually and make all the pictures look better, increase the contrast and everything. And then what I do is I like for an early pick, right? So when there's a fight announcement, whatever it may be, like let's go back and look at a recent fight announcement. Okay, I don't even need to. Henry Cejudo, Marlon Chito Vera. When that fight was announced, I went and made a side-by-side, and I made a nice side-by-side, and then I saved it, Cejudo versus Vera, SBS. And so then when the fight comes up and I make my prediction video, I then search for that image and drag it into my my editing software. But I have to get better because a lot of the times I end up making new ones because I can't find them. And I probably have like 100,000 MMA photos on my computer that I have not gone through and deleted. Because I like to have the side-by-sides. You know, I make the early prediction video, the reaction early prediction video, and I like to have that for the actual prediction video as well. But a lot of times, maybe I won't save them under a name, and I don't put them. I need to start making like folders for events, and then save them in those folders so I can easily find them. Because a lot of times I'll be searching for them, and then when I go make an individual thumbnail, if I need like 5 different images, I want the full image rather than the side-by-sides, because the side-by-sides are some of the image that is cropped out, if that makes sense. So, to answer your question, do you take the pics in your stream thumbnails from previous streams, or do you... I'm an idiot. I didn't even get your question. Do I take the pics in your stream thumbnails from previous streams, or do you take a picture? I do not take a picture. I just screenshot it from videos. I'm an idiot. I thought you were talking about something else. So I just screenshot one of my videos. That's why I always look goofy. That's why I always look. I just literally randomly screenshot a picture. I don't take pictures of myself. That's weird. I feel like, I mean, it's not weird. I would get it. But yeah, and then what I have is, and I need to get better about this, I have a folder of like 10 different stream thumbnails. Then I'll just randomly use different ones. If that makes sense. I'm an idiot though. I misread it to begin with. Yeah, I have the Adobe Cloud. The Adobe Creative Cloud. John O, thank you for the $4.99 dono. Now that the whole Conor Tough Jazz is no longer, then what UFC fights in 2023 and 2024 will be fun to line up? Mr. Chandler. Armin Saryukian is the fight to make. Absolutely love that one. Absolutely love that. What else could we make for him? I'd like to see the Jalen Turner. Michael Chandler, Jalen Turner. That's one I would love to see. But yeah, I actually got to get better about making more live stream thumbnails and just kind of changing around the background a little bit, because I hate using the same thumbnails over and over and over again. So I want to eventually get to a point where I have like 30 of them, 40 of them, and that way you never really see the same one around each other. But right now I have a folder of about like 15, 20 maybe. You should try Adobe Lightroom to edit photos. Dude, I want to eventually learn everything that possible. I want to use Adobe, what the hell is the word for it? I can't remember. Adobe. What is it? Premiere Pro. I don't know why I forgot what it was. I eventually want to try to use that, but right now I just go into Photoshop and I edit all the different possible like saturate. You would be surprised. Like, let me go into a Photoshop image right now. I'll send it in Discord right now. I want to show you guys something. I go in and tweak each individual thumbnail to make it look a lot better. Okay, so let's go to reasons I hate UFC. Hold on. Okay. Let's go. It's going to be hard to tell on camera. It's just small, subtle tweaks. But sometimes there's more obvious ones. I wish I had this one of Oliveira. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to. I'll send a video in Discord one of these days. But in the Photoshop for 290, I went and individually edited all 5 of those photos. Nickel or Gore? I'm going Nickel, most likely. Armin or Beneil would be fire. Yeah, I mean, Armin versus Beneil. Armin or Beneil for Chandler. I want to see Jalen Turner versus Chandler if he wins. How often do you think Chandler's in Conor's DMs? A lot. A lot. Very much. I think he's messaging him every single day. Oh. Hold on one second. Okay. You're good, bro? Yeah, I answered multiple questions that you didn't have. Chandler Fiziev, I love that matchup as well. I'll have to try Lightroom, though. How often do you think Chandler's in Conor's DMs? Okay, read that. How much is Adobe subscription? The Adobe subscription, I get a discount on it, basically. But it's like $85 a month. Let me check that real quick. Adobe. I still pay for dumbass StreamYard, and I don't even use it half the time. Because I have the full Creative Cloud. Creative Cloud. Where is it at? Okay, maybe this is it. Buy now. It's $55 a month yearly. Or if you pay up front, you can pay $600. It's $600 for the year and the cheapest option. So I was paying for StreamYard $50 a month, and I never even used it for like 6 months. But then I downgraded my plan. Shit's expensive. I actually still pay for Canva too, and I don't even use it. I gotta cancel it. I got it free. I just don't know how much it costs. Oh, you got it free? That's awesome, dude. Random question: do you like the Tesla Cybertruck? No, I think it's ugly as shit. If it's the one that I saw from like a year or two ago, it's ugly as hell. I'm wondering who Gamrot will fight next. I don't know. I'd like to see Gamrot versus Armin too. I love that matchup, but I don't know if it'd make a lot of sense. Did you catch my message about the 290 main card? I might have missed your reply. What did you say? Can you just resend it? I don't see it, so I might have missed it. I'm looking at the UFC 290 card right now. It looks like Nick will be opening up the main card as opposed to being the feature fight. Yeah, I saw that, but shit changes all the time. That's what I saw on Tapology, and I should have checked it with the UFC's website. Either way, it's still, I mean, it should be JDM versus Sean Brady. Gamrot versus Fiziev makes a lot of sense. Yeah, dude, shit's expensive. Shit's expensive. StreamYard's $50 a month. What else do I have? I think Canva's like $120 a year, which I really just need to cancel that one. I think it's expiring soon. I'm trying to think what else I have. UFC Fight Pass is $10 a month. ESPN Plus is whatever it costs a month. I don't even know. I think I paid for the year, but I think I have it twice over because I think I paid for the year and I think I get it monthly as well. Then the pay-per-views are $80 some a month. So damn, it's costing me a lot to be an MMA fan and MMA content creator. Then I pay for the editing software. So you can easily get all these programs unethically very easily. It's just whether or not you want to do it. Yeah, for me, it's just, now I know what you mean. It's just like, I'm like, is it really worth it? I know it probably is, but I just like to have all the up-to-date, you know, I just don't trust like bootleg shit. I know it's not necessarily bootleg. I know what you mean. But yeah, you get the point. But I appreciate it. If I ever like, you know what, I'll just do it. Yeah, and also I can put it on I can put it as a deduction on my taxes. I mean, write it off doesn't mean people for some reason think, and I'm not saying you think this, But people think for some reason if you write it off, that means you don't pay for it. Like, it almost sounds like that. But what write it off means is if I make, I'm just making up a number here. If I make $60,000 in a year and I spend $20,000, that means I'm only taxed on $40,000. You know what I mean? So it doesn't necessarily mean that it's not like I'm getting it for free or anything. But yeah. The quality will suffer if you... Yeah, that's why I'm not a big fan of, like, streaming events or anything like that. I buy all the pay-per-views. I know someone asked me that. Elvis Brenner training for Jordan Levitt to have to fight Guram all of a sudden is one of the most unfortunate situations I've seen. Agreed, dude. Agreed. Don't you just get a percentage? I think I just explained it pretty well. I don't know if that message came in before or afterwards. But basically, whatever you make, you get to subtract what you spent. So if I made, again, $60,000, I spent $20,000, I only can claim $40,000 that I made to be taxed on. If that makes sense. So, the same vice versa. If you made $10,000 and you spent $12,000, basically you can't even be taxed. Pro tip, if you ever want Joey to end a stream, just ask him a question about the nuts and bolts of his channel. Okay. Just rewatching Aljo versus Cejudo round 3 and still scored the fight for Aljo. People screaming robbery is ruining the fight, man. Yeah, dude, people are annoying. How much do you think Yair has improved since he fought Korean Zombie? Since he was losing that fight and Volk made light work of Zombie? I think he's improved vastly since then. I think Yair has improved so much. If Kevin Lee can somehow get a win this weekend, that will be surprising and make a comeback. It's possible, man. If we get to Kevin Lee, the like prime Kevin Lee that we once saw, you know, if he can stuff the takedowns, I think he can easily beat Renat on the feet, but I just don't think that Kevin Lee exists anymore. I mean, to make Diego Sanchez make that fight close is crazy to me. He looked god-awful in that one. Okay. What holes on the feet for Yair do you see Volk taking advantage of? I don't know yet. I got to go back and watch some tape. But I think the striking of Volk is going to be set up with the takedown threat. But I think Yair is going to... I don't know. Yair's such a savage. I think he's going to try to fight a little bit smarter. I think he's going to try to keep range. I think he's going to try to use his kicks and just keep range because he knows the path to victory for Volk is the takedown. But also, Yair does eat a lot of shots. And Volk has world-class striking. So, I think if Yair dials it back a little bit, he can still be successful on the feet without being as wild and without being as defensively irresponsible as he is. But it all depends what version of Yair shows up, you know? And him wild and crazy, he might get clipped, but he might also find a finish himself. Dude's an absolute savage. It would not shock me. This is going to be a crazy, even remotely possible outcome. It would not shock me if Yair Rodriguez brutally sleeps Volkanovski, Kamaru Usman, Leon Edwards 2 style with a head kick. Yair gets hit, yeah, for sure. I think he's just got to use his kicks at range and just not even get too crazy with the boxing. Do you think Izzy versus Rob 3 would sell very well? No. Absolutely not. Also, can Yair go 5 rounds with Volk? Yes. He can. It's all about the grappling. It's all about the grappling. Is Volk going to be able to just take him down and hold him down? Because that's what Volk's going to have to do. But then also, if he is able to do that and successfully early, that'll set up the strikes. So it won't be as necessary. Like if he takes him down in the first round, holds him down and beats him up the entire first round, the striking will start to open up in the second and third. Because now Yair's going to be worried. I haven't seen the fight in a long time. How did Max beat Yair outstriking him? He outstruck him, but Yair was hurting Max too. And Yair also Max mixed in some takedowns too. But if I remember, I thought it was mostly striking. I know he mixed in the takedowns, but I thought it was mostly Striking. Yair has to be long and rangy and use that dirty bottom game like the elbows, hammer fist, throw up sub attempts. I'm thinking, I'm not sure yet. If I pick Yair, I may pick Yair by sub. Mac's legs were chewed up bad. Yeah, dude, he was leg kicking the hell out of him. He was leg kicking the dog shit out of him. Yair's body kicks are nasty too. Yeah. I'm telling you right now, don't be surprised. My prediction and breakdown, I pick Yair. Every champion has their downfall. It's just a matter of getting it at the right time. Every champion has their downfall. So, will it be Volks at UFC 290? It may very well be. I still think Volk is too smart to strike with Yair. I think he's going to come out with a heavy grappling game plan and then mix in the striking later when Yair's a little bit more exhausted. Yair got that dirty bottom. Joey, Umar versus Sean predictions. Umar versus Sean and Mount. I take Umar. I think he easily out-grapple him. Let's not forget how good Volk is. That's true. I remember being a close fight, but it was right after 268, so it's blurry. You're probably going to go Volk by decision. I think Volk by decision will probably be the most popular pick. I truly don't know who I'm picking yet. I may go Volk. I may go Yair. I got to watch some fight footage, and I'm going to decide from there. Volk looked incredible in his last fight against Max, but styles make fights. Styles make fights. What was Habib's downfall? His father passed away, who was his head coach. Volk is working with good people in the camp, and the coaches is an 11-time Taekwondo champ. Oh, for sure. I saw Emmett control Yair on the ground and land some ground and pound at the end of the first round. Yair does not that good sub defense or wrestling defense. I think Volk will work him in the clinch. Dude, there's so many fights that are hard to pick on UFC 290. It's hard to tell who will win with Yair versus Volk, but Yair can get an upset, yeah. Yair's a chance, but Volk is a safe pick for sure. What about Moreno Pantoja? Another close fight. Oh my, that's another amazing fight. I feel like I got a hair in my mouth. But I was initially going with Pantoja for the longest time. You can watch my videos where I talk about that fight potentially happening. I'm going Pantoja. I think I'm going Moreno, honestly. Moreno has improved so much since those losses to Pantoja. And he's so good with his defensive grappling. And his striking is so good. And Pantoja gets a little bit too wild. Pantoja's going to try to create a scramble. He's going to try to catch a kick, create a scramble, create some back exposure, jump on the back, and look for a finish. But I don't know if Brandon Moreno is going to make that mistake. Pantoja isn't active either. You're right. I think we can all agree that the easiest fight to pick on 290 is Dricus versus Rob. Who else riding with Dricus via brutal TKO? Shut up, Jeremiah. The potential Yair versus Ilya fight sounds amazing. Would like to see Volk have some more fights at 55. Dude, Yair versus Ilya Topuria. Oh my God, what a fantasy that would be. What a fantasy that would be. What an absolute fantasy that would be. Oh my goodness, who would win that one? I'd probably go Yair. But it could go either way. Islam caught Volk with a head kick. Why can't Yair do it? He's so dangerous, but he's the more of a threat than Max, to be honest. Agreed. You go in Turner sub or KO? I'm not sure yet. Probably TKO. And Pantoja's getting old by flyweight standards. That is true as well. Do you think Izzy should fight Alex again? Define should. Would I like to see it? Yes. Do I need to see it? No. But I'd watch them fight 6 times over. Question. Hypothetically, if Volk wins and Islam wins in Dubai, will they do a rematch? If so, do you think Ilya would need to fight someone before receiving a title shot? No, I think they do Ilya for an interim again. I think they do another interim title fight. But I think there's a chance if Volk wins at 290, Volk could fight Islam in Abu Dhabi. It'd be a great storyline. Oh, Islam came to his home turf. Now he goes to Islam's home turf, basically. You know how people say Abu Dhabi's his home turf. Can't wait for Hooker to get retired. Yeah. Can't wait for Jalen Turner to retire a Hooker. Will Yair return this year? Yes. I think Alex beats Izzy at 205. I'm not sure. How confident are you in Turner versus Hooker prediction? I'm pretty confident Turner wins that fight. I want Topuria versus Arnold Allen. Dude, that'd be a good one too. That'd be a good one too. Topuria versus Arnold Allen's an absolute banger. An absolute banger of a fight, ladies and gentlemen. That'd be an incredible matchup. Sign me up for that. Sign me up for that, boys. If you guys could do me a favor, if you haven't yet liked this stream, like the stream. Look, if we get 70 likes, we got 80 people in here. We get 70 likes, I'll go very close to 2 hours. I'll go very close. I won't maybe not hit exactly 2 hours, but I'll go very close. I think they will, and I might even go 2 hours. So like the stream. I hate the trilogy fight with Izzy and Alex now. I don't want to see Izzy sleep Alex again, and it won't go any other way. Dude, I think Jan's going to end the career. I think Jan's going to end the career of Alex Pereira. I think he's going to get brutally KO'd. Why is he returning so quickly? You need to sharpen up your beard, Joey. Getting a bit grown. I'll work on that tomorrow, buddy. I'll work on that tomorrow. It's been a couple days since I trimmed it up. It's getting a little wild and crazy. Getting a little wild and crazy. But you know how that goes. I want to grow it out a little bit longer, but I don't know how to grow it out long and still keep it looking like nice. Maybe I'll just put on a longer guard and comb through it, and I'll try to just grow out a crazy beard. Because this stuff just grows so fast. Joey, you sure you got enough stamina to go for 2 hours? Ask your mother, Steven Seagal. She'll know all about that. Middleweight is getting boring, no contender, even though Izzy's one of my favorite fighters. Yeah, well, hopefully there's some fresh meat coming up soon enough. Ikram Aliskerov and Abus Magomedov. But then how do you trim, like, if I get my beard down here, how do I trim it with a guard without trimming everything off? Do I, like, kind of hold it out? I don't know. I've never grown it out that long because it gets too itchy and I've always trimmed it off. But I've always wanted it to grow out like a really big beard. Yeah, the beard's getting a little wild and crazy like the forest in Animal Planet where they showed. Stop it, dude. The Animal Planet joke is never going to die. What possible fights can you see being in 293 in Sydney, planning on attending it? I think Izzy will be the headliner. I think there's a chance you get Volk versus Ilia Topuria. I think there's a chance. I think the UFC is going to try to stack it. I think the UFC is going to try to stack it. And I think if Volk wins against Yair and doesn't take a lot of damage, Volk will want a quick turnaround and want to fight in Australia. So I think Volk versus Ilia Topuria could happen. Just don't save for 6 months, then go to a barber. Yeah, but it gets too itchy, and I like to make it looks all scraggly if I don't shave. Let me YouTube it real quick. How to trim long beard. Damn, these beards be looking bushy as hell. Yeah, I don't even see like a good... Let me watch this short of a barber trimming it up. Oh, they cut it with scissors and kind of round it with scissors. I'd like to get a long beard like this. I'd like to get a long ass beard. This is just difficult though. Let me see, long beard trims. They're just trimming up the neck. I don't even know how to do it. I still don't know how to do it. Tai Tuivasa versus Rosenstrike for 293. I think Tai Tuivasa should be on the card. Take note, Volk's wife is pregnant and due around September, but he did say never. That is true. I think you'll get... Look. Here's my prediction for you, Reed. You'll get Izzy versus somebody. I'm not sure who that somebody will be just yet. Maybe Robert Whittaker, Dricus Duplessis. Most likely Robert Whittaker. Co-main event, Jamal Hill, Yuri Prohaska. The more I think about it, the more I think they might do that fight on the card. The more I keep hearing Yuri, ready to fight, wants to fight soon, I think that might happen as the co-main event of UFC 293. So I would tell you this. I think they stack the card. So I think they will. I think they're going to do Tai versus Volkov 293. Yeah, I think they put Tai on the card. I think they try to put Volk on the card if possible. They put Izzy on the card, and I think maybe they do Yuri versus Jamal Hill, or Jamal Hill versus somebody else. Or it could be Izzy versus Jamal Hill as the main event, which was my prediction a month ago, but then I thought it would be announced by now. Yair versus Prime Tony would be otherworldly. That'd be an incredible fight. Even if you want to become a PFL or Bellator fan, you can't. It's so hard to find information about the fights. That is true, dude. They need to work on that. That is true. They need to work on that. But, yeah. Do you think Crute could beat Alonzo Menefiel at 290? Yes. Doubtful, though. Very doubtful. Dude, Crute just fights like he has CTE. Crute just fights like he has CTE. Axel Fox, thank you for the $2.99 Australian. Chandler going. Got that. Can I get a hug energy begging? Where's my hug at? What is that from? What is that from? But yeah, dude, Chandler is just so desperate. So desperate. Please, Daddy. Please, Daddy McGregor. Please fight me. I don't care if it's 6 or 8 months from now. I don't care if you're on PEDs. I don't care if you take Viagra before the fight. I don't care if you oil check me repeatedly. Please fight me, Mr. McGregor. Please, I'll do as I'm told in the cage. Please. Dude, I think Chandler, I don't even think Chandler cares about the money. I think he wants the clout. I think Chandler is just a clout chaser. He wants the fight that's going to get him the most attention. And that's the fight that gets him the most attention. He's going to be like, please oil check me in the cage, Mr. McGregor. That's all I've been dreaming about. And then afterwards, maybe you can take me into a public restroom and have your way with me in one of the bathroom stalls. Yeah, Michael Chandler's been watching a little bit too much Animal Planet. Steve Erceg said he wanted to, on 293, maybe get the Schnell fight. He deserves a big fight after beating David Dvorak. After beating old David Dvorak. Yeah, I think he deserves something. So why not throw him on that 293 card? I'm thinking we might get a big announcement this week. This upcoming week. I think we might get a big announcement this upcoming week. Just because UFC 290, there's a lot of attention. They might announce 293's main event. It still wouldn't shock me if they do Izzy Hamzat. It still would not shock me if they do Izzy versus Hamzat. To be quite frank. So, Alexander Volkanovski versus Brian Ortega. Dude, he beat the brakes off of Brian Ortega. What did I join to? Please, Daddy. Please, anything to get oil checked from you in front of millions of fans. Axel Fox, thank you for the $2.99 Australian. Conor HGH skull knockout proof. Nah, dude. Because I think he's going to have to get off the PEDs. And I've seen over the course of a long time of watching MMA, when fighters that we've suspected being on PEDs have suspectedly gotten off PEDs, their chins just collapse. So I think Conor may... I don't know the science behind it. I don't have any evidence behind it outside of what I've seen, so it's just circumstantial. I think Conor's chin is going to be gone when he comes back. I'm picking Chandler by KO if he does come back. I'm going to fly to Chechnya myself. Well, he's in Abu Dhabi, so you're not going to get any information. But maybe he's in Chechnya. True, he's hanging out with the warlord, so... But he's usually in Abu Dhabi. I feel like I'm the only person who actually wants to see Robbie Izzy 3. I think it's a highly intriguing fight. I have no desire to see that matchup. He'll have that post-TRT Vitor physique. Dude, that melting body. That melting body. But thank you for the $2.99 Australian, Axel Fox. I appreciate you. Chandler's going to do everything he can to put Conor in a north-south position. Yeah, I think so. He's going to pull that move that, what's his name? Dontel Mays pulled in one of his fights. That's going to be Chandler. He's going to be wishing he was on bottom. Do you think we'll see Volk Topuria in Australia if Volk beats Yair? Very possible. That's what I talked about earlier. I don't know if you were here for it. Is Conor coming back with the Chris Daukaus physique? Would not surprise me if his body just started melting away. Just started melting away. Would not shock me. Dude, Chris Daukaus has got the worst physique ever. He's got the physique of like a 400-pound man or 500-pound man that lost like 250 pounds. Dude, Chris Daukaus is literally Mr. Krabs without a shell. He's Mr. Krabs without a shell. I'm done. I swear Conor was on drugs in the latest Tough episode. Have you watched every episode, Fries? Mr. Krabs without his shell. Dude, Chris Daukaus is Mr. Krabs without a shell. 100%. 100%. 100% that's Chris Daukaus. I'm done, dude. Somebody get Mr. Krab his shell back. Somebody get this man his shell back. Yeah, that's Chris Daukaus' body. I swear Conor was on drugs. It doesn't surprise me, dude. It wouldn't shock me. Maybe he re-entered the USADA pool. Let's see USADA testing pool UFC. Let's take a look. Maybe I can be the first one to break it. Select sport. Mixed martial arts. Conor McGregor. Nope. And it was updated on June 22nd. Keeps posting the same question. I haven't even seen it. I don't even care. When the entire MMA community is siding with Colby Covington saying Chandler will never fight Conor, you know something's off. It's not happening, dude. I called it from the beginning. I called it from the very beginning. And I'm not saying that's like some bold prediction, but I tried to tell you guys it wasn't happening. And then I thought, okay, maybe. So, Conor's fine. He's getting done with competing. Yeah, he's done fighting. Dude's been retired as far as I'm concerned. Pretty soon, Conor's going to look like Mr. Crab without a shell. Pretty soon. I wouldn't shock me if dude looks like Mr. Krabs without a shell. I got like 150 tabs open right now. How many UFC events have you attended? 3. I went to one a month back to back. I went one in early November and then early December of 2019. And then I went to one in 2014. I could see Conor getting a new special exemption where he doesn't need to wait 6 months. It wouldn't shock me either. It wouldn't shock me if they say, oh, well, he's been in the USADA testing pool. He just hasn't been tested. It wouldn't shock me. Got in an argument with my boys today. They were trying to convince me that Billionaire Fight does 100 million. No, I don't think it does that great. But I'm not even going to talk about it. That's why I've been ignoring that clown. I think Conor had Botox as well. Conor's the definition of money changing you, or money bringing out who you truly are. Chris Daukaus moving to 205 is groundbreaking. He's the man to beat Jamal Hill. Absolutely not. Absolutely, positively not. I genuinely may have to stream the entire UFC 290 card for my first time ever, every single fight on the card. It's such a good card. I mean, the first 2 fights are kind of ass, but outside of that, Conor's a new color commentator. Yeah, he's going to be drunk. He's just going to be slurring his words the whole time. He's going to be slurring his words. Stream the whole card. OTS Incredible. What's OTS Incredible mean? Do you think Vadim can beat Hill if he made the jump to the UFC? No, I don't think he would. What's the best nickname in the UFC? I don't know. That's a good one. I can't think of anyone. I think the notorious Conor McGregor is pretty good. But it's also kind of played out. There was someone recently I was thinking of had a good nickname, but I can't think of it. Oh, who was saying in the Discord, the God of War, Saint Denis. Benoit Saint Denis. Chandler should move on. 2 top 10 losses would be better in a year than inactivity for his bank account and clout. That is true. Joe, what would your walkout song be if you were a UFC fighter? In the Air Tonight. Who had the most controversial career, Conor or Bones? Probably Conor. The best nickname is 100%. No, I'm not even reading that. God of War is so hard. Pause. Yeah, you like it because it's extra hard, huh? Because it's extra hard. Oh, yeah. I'm glad you like it. But yeah. Ew. Ew. I'm just checking something out real quick. In the Air Tonight was a perfect choice for a walkout song for Jamal Hill when he fought Glover. I knew when he came out to that, it was over. Fun fact, Blagoy Ivanov came out to that at UFC 244. And then he got robbed in a split decision against against Derek Lewis. So, if Chandler doesn't fight Conor, what is his alternative? I don't know. Suck him off in a public restroom, probably. That'd be my guess. Maybe Conor will give him a quick check there. He should be fighting other contenders, dude. I think he's going to waste a year of his career. I think he's going to be pissed, dude. Chandler could have been fighting that. Conor's doing a disservice to the MMA community. The MMA community should be pissed because Chandler could be fighting all this time. You know? When did Chandler fight? November, right? UFC 281, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 281. So he's been sitting out 7 months now. So it's not that bad right now. But if he sits out the rest of the year, the Notorious Bones, God of War, Poatan, and El Matador. Ruthless Robbie Lawler is a good one. Conor claims he wants to fight but keeps making excuses. He doesn't want to get off the PEDs. He doesn't want to stop snorting coke. He doesn't want to stop doing crystal meth. He doesn't want to stop fucking hookers in his spare time. You know? So, that's why. Your walkout song would be The Pot by Tool. Dude, Izzy came out the Headstrong, the old rock song. I knew he was going to win that one. I knew he was clutching that one. Dude, you can't walk out to that song with a dog collar and not win. Yeah, I don't think Conor's ever fighting, to be honest. I don't think. Let me check something real quick. I got to go check something before I forget. Okay. My walkout song will be like, "This Must Be the Place," Talking Heads. Okay. Fair enough. Conor's chilling and it doesn't make me mad. MMA Johnny, everything makes you mad, bro. Everything makes you mad, my friend. Joey, top 5 UFC commentators in order. I hate every single one of them. So, Paul Felder's probably the best one. I hate every single other one of them. John Anik would be second, probably. I'm trying to think of another one I don't hate. I hate every single other one of them. Paul Felder, John Anik, Lauren Senko. Or Laura Senko. I always mix it up which one it is. And then after that, I hate Rogan. Rogan's horrible. I hate Bisping. Oh my God, listen to Bisping. It's just the worst nightmare ever. Daniel Cormier is bearable at times. So, yeah, all John Anik does is read corny lines, say corny lines, and read gambling ads and talk about stats. Yeah, he's worthless. People suck off John Anik. He's worthless, dude. I'd rather have Joe Martinez in there. Paul Felder's elite when it doesn't talk about his own career. Yeah, I think Paul Felder's the best. Did you like Izzy's dog collar? I mean, I didn't like it. I thought it was kind of weird. Paul, stop the fight, Felder. Exactly. Stop the fight. Stop the fight, boys. Dominic Cruz is garbage. Dominic Cruz is garbage. Shut your mouth. Don't ever say that again. Over the last 2 years, he's gotten worse. Way worse. And he's horrible now. I think Joe Martin. I feel like I heard Joe Martin as a commentator somewhere at some point in time in my travels watching different events. But I'm not 100% certain. I'm not 100% certain, my friends. I want to see Izzy rock red shorts with the red gloves next fight. That'd be blue with blue was tough. Dude, the blue pants were crazy good. The blue pants were good. It's going to be sick. We're going to do, I think we talked about it before, but I'm going to get up for my background for behind me somewhere when I redo my thing by the end of the year at some point. The guy who watches the channel, who's an artist, is going to paint Izzy shooting a bow and arrow, and I'm going to put it in my background somewhere. It's going to be a custom piece. And it's not just going to be like a photorealistic picture. It's going to be Izzy photorealistic, but then the background is going to be something abstract, and there's probably going to be a lot of blue involved, and it's going to be sick. I'm really looking forward to it. It's been something we've been discussing for a while, but I just think it's perfect. So we're going to talk about it over the next, few months, and I'm going to get it by the end of the year probably. And I'm really looking forward to it. Jackson, if you're listening to it right now, I'm really looking forward to it. And I'm happy to provide you some business, my friend. Goldie was dumb, but he was good. Ortega Giga prediction. I'm taking Giga all day. Joe Rogan, Mike Goldberg, 2013, best combination ever. Any plans for July 4th? I'll probably play disc golf and have a cookout. Probably. I'm going to try to. That's the goal. Do Bronx posters a must? I want to eventually get multiple pieces of art from have him paint multiple MMA things. It's just, especially to have, someone who's like a professional like that paint something. It's like it takes a lot of effort and therefore it costs a lot. And I'm not trying to get anything free. But I'm definitely going to get multiple works of art from him, MMA style. And maybe it's something in the future. I don't know. This is a long ways away. And Jackson messaged me about this. If you hear this later, you're hearing it now. I wouldn't mind in the future, like maybe he paints me something, and then maybe we sell prints on the channel where people can buy a print for like 15 or 20 bucks, but it'll be that custom piece of art. I don't know how I would feel about that, and it was something how he would feel about it too. But it'd be pretty sick. Imagine I get like a custom Charles Oliveira painting, and then on the channel we sell prints for 10, 15, 20 bucks, something like that. Dude, why would you want an Izzy painting over an Oliveira painting? It's not about which fighter I like more. I like Oliveira way more than Izzy. It's an iconic moment in MMA. If I hated Izzy's guts, it's still an iconic moment in MMA. I would get a painting of Colby Covington if he did something that iconic. It's just about the iconic moment. Joey, are you inviting me over for the cookout for my B-Day? No. Can you autograph those prints before you sell them? I don't even do that's so far into the future. I'm just saying hypothetically, that'd be awesome to do. Because there's like what is it? MMA Art of the Fight, I think it is. That does a lot of MMA art that I really like. I buy prints from them. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I'm going to show you my art I got from MMA Art of the Fight Art. Art of the Fight. I'll be right back. I'll show it to you. All right. So I went and grabbed it real quick. Change shirts. Dude, you're on air? What are you talking about? So this is the art that the art of the fight did for this is Chandler and Gaethje. Check out that. I don't know how well you can see it, but pretty sick, huh? And I got this nice frame. I got it nice and framed. Damn it. I'm going to have to just sit it down here for now. Eventually, I want to hang that up in my background, too.
I'm not sure.
Okay. Dude, Jeremiah, you're smoking crack. Cookout stream, hell yeah. You should make some grub and stream MMA style. No. Stream from my phone. I just stream from my backyard. Now that I think about it, Goldie was underrated. Dom Bisbing and DC are trash compared to him. Exactly. And he used to get a lot of shit, too. Saw Max Griffin at my local reptile show last Saturday. Kind of sucks. He's going to get destroyed by Morales this weekend. He has a chance. I have the same print. How much did it cost to get framed? It was like $100. It's like a super nice frame, super nice mat and everything. So I just dropped it off at a store and got it framed. It's like $100 to get it framed, which isn't ideal, but it is what it is. I'm a sucker for like a real nice, professionally framed where it's nice and sealed on the back and everything. Joey, can we get a disc golf stream? Maybe one day. I want to start like a random channel where I game and maybe do other things, and I could do like other stuff in the future. I don't know what it would be. But yeah. Two tards. What are you talking about? You and your mother, MMA Johnny? Yeah, you both are two tards. You bought that same print though? That's pretty cool, dude. I like how they do limited editions. This year, before the end of this year, I'm gonna redo my background and get a really sweet looking background. It's gonna be a work in progress for a while. Like you're gonna see stuff change in the background, but I'm gonna get rid of all this stuff. I'm gonna start kind of placing certain things. What? Volume's too low? Change shirts channel. You're the only one that said the volume's too low. What the hell? Is anyone else having that issue? Check the cord. Yeah, that's a good one, bro. That's a good one. That's a good one, Jeremiah. It's perfect. Volume's fine. Bitsy, turn up your volume on your phone. No volume issue. Thank you, Giants fan. Same as usual. Here, is this better for you, Bitsy? Is this better for you, Bitsy? You enjoying this, Bitsy? Now, let me know, Bitsy, if your issue's fine. Maybe I'm just a little bit further away from the mic than I usually am. I don't know. Could be. But there's so much stuff I still want to get for my setup. It's unbelievable. I want to get some speaker stands. I just recently got speakers. I want to get some speaker stands. I need to get some more soundproofing. I want to get some maybe cool design soundproofing for the background. I think I want to get a TV for this wall over here. I want to get a couch here because I want to be able to watch fight footage on TVs when I'm just doing research for prediction videos. So, but yeah, that was way better when you're close to the microphone. You enjoy that, MMA John? In that case. But I'm glad you guys aren't having issues. It is Joey. Happy Pride Month, my friend. Okay, happy Pride Month to you as well. That was way better. We could watch Animal Planet in celebration, bro. Make your background look like you're in the octagon? No. I'm not using no green screen. I don't like the looks of green screens. I want like a real legit beautiful background. I want something real sweet. But yeah, the closer you get to the microphone, the better the audio is naturally going to be, just because that's the way this microphone is. You get a 32-inch TV and use it as a second monitor. That's what I do. I may. I've thought about. I would like to buy an OLED monitor, but they're $1,000. Honestly, I was really looking into OLED monitors because I love the OLED technology. I have an OLED TV downstairs. And I would love to get an OLED monitor, but right now I've already spent so much money on my setup. I'm probably like $15,000 deep into my setup, to be honest. And there's still more things I want to get. So right now I'm not getting a monitor. But when I start to make more money and add revenue, start to have more members, start to get more donos, that's the first thing that's like the first big purchase I'm doing is getting a nice OLED monitor. Dude, I spent $4,500 on my TV. I spent $4,500 on my TV. OLED is amazing, dude. If you have not watched, and I'm a picture quality snob, so in a way, I secretly hate this monitor. This has got really good picture accuracy, color accuracy, but it's just not as good picture quality as an OLED TV. The contrast, the black levels just aren't as good. So, but the problem also with getting another OLED monitor is then I have to rearrange my setup because then I have to bring my mic in from a different angle because my microphone isn't going to be able to come in if I have two monitors. But ideally, I would like to keep this monitor, get a main OLED monitor that's either the same size or bigger. Then I have to shift this light over, shift my computer back, mount my mic over here. I've thought about this. Mount my mic over here, and then rearrange my desk from there. But yeah, OLED is amazing. OLED is amazing. What do I currently have? Let me take a look. I currently have... I have the Asus ProArt Display PA279. That's what I currently have, if you're wondering. So, that's what I got. It's pretty nice. I like it. It's much better than when I was using my 17-inch screen. The one you sent me. Dude, this is crazy. 47.5 inches. Do you have an 85-inch OLED TV? I have a 77-inch. Is your TV worth it? It's been on the fence for a while. Yes, dude. I don't even watch TV anymore, but yes. Dude, the 4K quality is unbelievable. And also, it's not as expensive as it was in 2020. It's cheaper. And if you're only getting like a 65-inch, dude, you're not even. It's not. I mean, it's still a lot, but it's not that much. Let's look it up. LG OLED. I mean, for a 55-inch, I might get a 55-inch for in here. It's $1,300. The 77-inch. Oh, okay, that's not the same model as I had. I was about to say the 77-inch. What's the new? What would it be? I have the CX, I think. So what would be the new one? CXC. LGC. I'm assuming it's C3. I think it's a C3 coming out. Yeah, LG C3 is the newest one. So the C3 on Amazon is only $2,000 for the 65-inch. Get the C3, dude. Get the C3, dude. OLED's well worth it. Found you $800 OLED monitor. It's a bit cheaper. Who makes it, though? Go ahead and ask your mother about the 55-inch. Who makes the $800 monitor? I kind of want to get the LG. I've just been a big fan of LG's technology, but OLED. Let's see how much that is right now. But I don't like another reason I don't like it is because for some reason these OLED monitors are only 1440p. I know it doesn't usually matter with that size. Michael Chandler's last tweet. I think I've already responded to Michael Chandler's last tweet. The 5-0 tweet. Oh, he's saying he gets shoved next week. I see it. Gigabyte, they're good. It's OLED. I bought a 32-inch Gigabyte at first, and then I didn't like the size of it, but now I kind of regret it. But I like the color accuracy. I bought 2 different monitors initially. Let's see. Ow, 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 ow. 4K OLED. I don't see. I searched it. I don't find it as an OLED. Send it to you. .48-inch. Yeah, I'm not getting a 48-inch monitor. If that would be a TV over here. That'd be a TV. And I think, let me go look at something. LG OLED. I think I saw, in terms of a TV instead of an actual monitor. Let's see. Where is it at? Yeah, I can get a 42-inch OLED for $899 from LG from Costco, or a 48-inch for $999. They actually have the LG Ultra Gear too. I just noticed. I don't know. But yeah, I wouldn't use either one of those as a monitor. If I did, I would think about getting the 42-inch OLED and just using that as one monitor. But I think that'd be too big. So, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do, but that's eventually an investment I want to make. Dude, are people actually going to excited for Conor to push Chandler? Imagine being excited for that. Oh, one grown man being excited for another grown man to push another grown man 6 months ago, and to watch it air. Like, who cares? Honestly. Who honestly cares? But I guess there's people that are going to call. You should call this your late night stream background while I game. Okay. I remember the iPhone X and it was OLED and it was a huge difference. Do they still is it still OLED or no? Is it not? They did away with using them. Yeah, it is OLED. Yep. OLED screens are the best screens. For sure. For sure. I should call this my late night stream. We've almost gone 2 hours, boys. Boys, ladies and gentlemen, I know we have a very high percentage, a very large percentage female demographic. Joey, thoughts on Power Slap? I think it's better than PFL. I hate Power Slap. So that's my thoughts on it. I can't believe it's almost 2 hours since we jumped on. Big pause. Big pause. That's crazy to me. We got a good 5,000 views on the latest 290 video, which I'm very, very happy about. Joe genuinely asking, why do you think Conor is even entertaining the idea of coming back? People say for the attention, but it doesn't seem like he's doing enough marketing just for the attention. I think he just enjoys people talking about him. I don't even think he's talking about, I don't even think you're thinking of attention as like the crowd reaching and grabbing for him. I just think he doesn't want to fall into irrelevancy. And I also think he genuinely thinks he's going to come back. I think he thinks he's going to come back, and he just wants the attention that he's a badass and he's the best fighter in the world when he's not. But that's the way it is, I guess. Might as well go 2 hours now. I'm probably not. I guess I might go another 11 minutes. I might go another 11 minutes. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do anymore. I'm so tired of these clown MMA media websites covering this stupid gimmick fight that I'm not even going to mention. You think Prince? I don't know who that is, dude. I don't know who that is. Hope all is well, Joey. I hope all is well with you as well. He does it all for the Nook. He just wants to be famous. He just wants to be famous. Okay, I see. Boxer, look up his highlights. Prince Nassim. I'll check it out for a sec. Most elusive boxer. What do you retire young? I mean, I feel like the highlights are going to make anyone look good, though. But yeah, he looks incredible on the feet. Dude's flipping into the cage. Dude's dancing in the cage. Oh, he got clipped and dropped, but jumped right back up. Got dropped again. I'm assuming he's going to come back and win this if this is on his highlights. Knocked him out cold. Oh, no, maybe he keeps going. He dropped him badly. I thought it would have been a KO. Damn, boxing used to be cool back in the 1990s. Stiffened him. Stiffened him. Boxing used to looks like it used to be cool back in the 1990s. UFC 300, Izzy Hill, maybe. 35-1, retired after one loss. That's crazy. That's crazy. Prince was good. He went to jail. That's why he retired. He was 36-1, but he got exposed by Berea. But he reportedly had too much ego going into that fight, barely training. That's crazy. Yeah, boxing always looked cool in the 90s. I don't think T-City's coming back anytime soon. He posted on his story today that he had brace on for his... Dude, Brian Ortega might as well retire at this point. I just found a 15-inch portable monitor. That's crazy. I didn't even know that existed. There's so much office shit in general that exists that I had no idea existed. OLED portable monitor. Asus. It doesn't say OLED on this one, though. This one does. So you can hook this into your computer, huh? Portable monitor, 15.6-inch display. What's like a 10-inch monitor? 10-inch portable monitor. $10-inch raspy screen for lab. That's a touch screen, huh? There's a lot of shit online. Imagine how much shit Amazon has just chilling in the warehouse, just ready to be ordered. Your prediction for UFC 293 main event: Izzy versus somebody. Izzy versus somebody. It'll be Izzy versus somebody. I don't know who. It may be Abus Magomedov. It may be Sean Strickland. It may be Robert Whittaker, the third fight. It may be Dricus Duplessis. Why is Ortega still number 3? He has 1 win in 5 years and against the corpse of TKZ. Why does he have so much Dana White privilege? Dude, I don't know. The rankings are bogus. The rankings are absolutely bogus. You did my T-City dirty. Izzy versus Jarrett. I think that'll be a last resort. I think that'll be an absolute last resort. But it's possible. It's very possible. If there's nothing else available, it's possible, my friend. Hold on. Okay, I'm putting this into a Google Doc because 3 people paid tonight for the members Tapology pool. I'm putting this into a Google document so I do not forget it like somebody suggested. Now, how do I make sure it's saved? I don't know how to go back. I haven't used Google Documents in a bit. How do I get out of here? File. I don't know. Maybe I just exit out of it now and make sure that's saved. I really need to start keeping where's the documents at now? Oh, here it is. Untitled documents. Okay. I don't know. I gotta have my fiance show me how to use this better. Move, see document status, untitled, boom. I don't know how to just go back. Okay, there we go. Recent documents. I gotta start keeping notes for fighters in Google Documents. That's what my fiance's been telling me for like 6 months now. All right. Yeah, Billy had 14 inches at one point in time. Big pause. The Rockhold that fought Weidman versus Izzy that fought Pereira. Who you got? I would take Izzy. I would take Izzy. I think Izzy would chin him. What did you think about Marvin getting lit up last weekend? Jared Cannonier improved and he was super aggressive. Would you leave your fiance to stop MMA from being outlawed? Yeah, probably. Maybe. I don't know. I'd have to think about it. Cannonier looks sharp. Do you think he gets the next title shot? No. He'll be a last resort for UFC 293. Crazy Ortega was fighter of the year at one point. That is crazy. He was also on PEDs at one point in time. Unless Jarrett beats someone in the top 3. Maybe if they do Jarrett versus Hamzat, he can get another title shot. I don't think it's out of the realm for him to get another title shot, just not this year, unless he's an absolute last resort. So. But guys, we've gone 2 hours, all right? We've gone a heavy 2 hours. I'm actually going to go to bed. I was going to record a video. I'm going to go to bed. Is Izzy the middleweight GOAT? He's damn near close. What is the biggest sacrifice you would make to absolutely perfect every aspect of MMA? I have no idea. I have not a clue. You know? I don't know. I don't know. The biggest sacrifice, I'd probably eat like one wing from Wingstop, maybe. What's he got to do to prove to be the middleweight GOAT? I say defend the belt like 1 or 2 more times, and he's right. I think he's already right there. I already made a video that I said I thought he was already the GOAT, could be considered the GOAT right now. So I already did a video on that if you want to go check that out. It's called Why does Israel Adesanya not get the respect that he deserves? And it's got a picture of him at UFC 287 with the word homophobia over it, which I do talk about in the video, but that's not really the point of the video. What's your least favorite wing flavor? I don't like barbecue anything. Got to clean the bone? Dude, stop. Just stop right now. Anyway, guys, it's about time to hit the old dusty trail. If you guys could do me a favor, here, I'll give you this one. This one's really doing well. I want you guys to boost this even more in the algorithm. Who's your favorite fighter? Probably Charles Oliveira. Why aren't we talking about Charles versus Volkanovski? Thank you for your time. No problem. Do me a favor. Go check out this video. This is the top 3 reasons I hate UFC 290. I don't know why I said 280. I was thinking of Charles Oliveira versus Islam. If you've already checked that out, do me a favor and go to my full breakdown of Strickland versus Magomedov, which this is the link. Strickland versus Magomedov. That is the link for that one. If you go to that one, make sure to like, comment on it. I would greatly appreciate it. Help boost in the algorithm. I do those full day breakdown and predictions. A lot of people enjoy them. But sometimes for a fight like this where I already did the full card predictions, people don't want to go watch. So if you could, go watch that, comment on it, and like it. I would greatly appreciate it. Help boost the channel. We want to get to 20K subs before the end of the year. I think it's very possible. I would greatly appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for joining me for the stream. Like the stream on your way out. Good night. Goodbye. I will talk to you guys tomorrow evening. It'll probably be late tomorrow evening because I have some stuff to do. But also, again, if you're in the Discord Tapology game, if you want to be in the Discord Tapology game, get your payment in sooner rather than later. That sounds really corny because I feel like now I'm scamming you. That almost sounds like that. But yeah, if you want to enter the game, enter it sooner rather than later. But as long as it's by the end of next week, we'll probably do a cutoff of Friday because I don't want to be trying to scramble around and make sure people are in the pool on Saturday. And I want to make sure everyone who's in the pool knows who's the amount of people that's in the pool so they know the prize. And make sure they're in the Tapology group as well. So, thank you guys for joining me. Appreciate you guys. Talk to you guys in the Discord. Good night. Goodbye. Appreciate you guys. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.